Hey, what is up guys? Matt here from the Toasty Bros, and I'm here with a very interesting video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Intel i7-8086K, an anniversary chip from Intel celebrating their 40th anniversary of their x86 architecture. Computer Upgrade King was nice enough to send over a full pre-built system with the 8860K, so without any further ado, how about we get right into unboxing this thing, after a word from today's sponsor. As a creator, creating content is almost second nature. Once the idea hits my mind, I almost go into autopilot, doing scripting, recording, and editing until it's complete. However, getting it seen on the crowded space that is YouTube is a whole other challenge. With TubeBuddy though, you get access to a wide range of tools like tag optimizers and search ranking results to help you optimize your content to succeed on YouTube. Want to give it a shot? Click the link down below to learn more. Alright guys, so as long as this recording is going well, I actually have two cams going. My iPhone 10 recording along with my main camera. So we're going to get into unboxing this box right here that you definitely cannot see on the main camera. So Computer Upgrade King has been helping us out a ton with sending over different things for us to play around with and kind of just give much more interesting content to you all with stuff that we really honestly could not afford otherwise. So I have to give them a big props for sending over this along with all those high-end gaming laptops that they allowed us to test on loaner and send off back to them whenever we're done making our video, and it has really helped a lot with making some very interesting content for you all. Now they did reach out to me when the 8086 launched, and I really had no interest in checking it out, but when they told me they would send over a sample that I could play around with in a fully built tower by them with some pretty awesome specs in it as well, I was like, hey, might as well give it a shot and make some videos for you all and kind of see if there is a reason to buy the 8860K compared to the 8700K that already exists. Now it seems like packaging wise we got your typical foam stuff here, which is not a big deal. This is probably what you would get if you bought a pre-built tower from them, but we're mainly focused on getting the PC out and kind of just looking around at what we got here and basically going to be benchmarking afterwards. Okay, I'm gonna move that box over there, then move this one out of the way, and then throw this guy back into the shot. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. All right, so this right here is, well, the PC, and this specifically, let me look at the model name real quick, is a Stratus PC pre-built by Computer Upgrade King. So if you're interested in this specific PC model, there'll be links in the description down below as well if you're interested in picking one of these up. These guys have made some really awesome PCs, and again, as mentioned before, they've done a great job putting together some stuff, and have helped out the channel a ton. Now, my personal thoughts about the 8086K, which is a mouthful, and I probably pronunciated it really wrong throughout the entirety of this video, so I apologize for that. But I think personally, it's kind of a gimmick. I've seen some reviews of it, I'm not gonna lie. I have actually checked out some reviews of this product before, and I've seen what people have been saying, and I'm gonna give it a fair shot. But the whole idea that Intel is kind of just releasing stuff just to release stuff, and the fact that they've lost a lot of their loyal following who are mainly Intel fanboys because Intel's just kind of screwing around and not really releasing anything super substantial, kind of really makes me think this right here is not going to be any different. So inside the box you have your basic stuff right here, and inside here I'm not 100% sure what this is. We're going to open it up real quick and see what we got going on here. But it appears inside this box we just have typical manual stuff and different screws and everything that I might need for the rest of the PC. So we're just going to go ahead and cut right into opening this bad boy up. Now the question is, can I get this open on first try without totally breaking something? Because that is definitely a real possibility. You never know with a PC like this, and if you're doing this on a one-man job. Normally I have Jackson around helping me out with stuff like this, but we're gonna try to do this on our own. And hey, if it fails, it'll be on camera. All right, looks good to me. Now let's move all these boxes out of the way because I have so much going on here that we can kind of get things a little bit more organized. Let's move this like right here. And boom. Okay, so up in here, just basic packaging, nothing too special. We're gonna open it up. Let's get the bottom out of here. One thing I want to comment about Computer Upgrade King is that they package their PCs very well. Well, you really kind of have to if you're sending a really expensive PC like this across the country to somebody. Even if this is just a loaner unit, they've done a really good job keeping this thing actually well wrapped, and it's kind of difficult to get apart, but that's kind of what I like to see, especially with the way that you're sending something, again, this expensive. All right, so it looks like right here we have the PC itself. Hopefully I have a good view right now on my secondary camera. We'll do the little peel real quick. Here's the stop to make sure you took everything out of the box before you actually try to turn on the PC. You know, it'd be kind of bad if as a PC reviewer I didn't actually do that and I turned on the PC and oh no, the PC is just exploded because there's a bunch of packing material in it, so that'd be kind of bad. But it looks like this is a really nice looking case. I've seen other reviewers like BPS Customs check out their full systems put together. I know they work with them a lot on a regular basis as well, and their PCs look really good, and they're actually a pretty good value for the money. So it's definitely something to look into if you are interested in something like that and want to kind of get a pretty decent, beefy, put together PC and are kind of scared to put it together yourself. So you do have an option like this. Alright guys, so the inside of the PC is well as follows. We have the 8860K. This is supposed to be a GTX 1070. We'll get the full specs when I boot things up. And it looks like we have an Asetek cooler from Computer Upgrade King. It's probably just branded by Computer Upgrade King. It's probably just your typical Asetek cooler, a 240mm radiator. But it looks really clean. And overall, I think this is going to be a pretty high-end build to test. It looks like I have, if I can tell right here, 32 gigs of RAM to test, and I'll have the full specs again after I boot up the system for benchmarks. But overall, this system is really well cable managed, looks pretty good overall, and I'm kind of excited to throw it into a test bench to see what it's all about. So how about we just transition into those benchmarks? I want to be testing this PC in games like FORTNITE and PUBG and kind of see what the 8086K can do. I kind of expect similar performance to something like an i7 8700K, but regardless, I might as well test this PC and see what it's capable of doing and maybe tinker around with some overclocking. So, how about you sit back, relax, and enjoy those benchmarks. Alright guys, so now that you've seen the benchmarks, let's get into a conclusion about this PC and more specifically talk about the 8086K as a whole, because that processor, man, it's kind of a weird thing that I really don't understand. Now the 8086K is an anniversary CPU. We get that. It's meant to be based on the x86 architecture. 40 years, great on Intel for doing all this innovation over the past 40 years, but this product is a cash grab. I'm just being honest here, it's a cash grab. I don't have an 8700K to test alongside the 8086K, but I'm not blind. I've seen all the reviews out there on this processor. The CPU pretty much just performs on par with the 8700K, it's just very slightly binned. And for the price difference of almost $100, it's a cash grab. And the fact that Intel is doing this while they're dealing with AMD Ryzen and their big rise of Threadripper 2, and the fact that AMD is becoming much more competitive with Intel really makes me kind of weary about what Intel is doing here, because they just dropped a CPU that's pretty much recycled and put into the same exact box and marketed as something that's worth your money for 80 or 90 bucks more. So honestly, I cannot recommend that you go out and buy an 8086K unless you're a huge Intel fan and you just want to have the anniversary edition CPU and more money to blow than sense. But really, this thing with overclocking isn't that much better, and you're going to have to get a really high-end motherboard to be able to overclock this thing, and you're going to need something pretty damn beefy to cool it. So it's kind of one of those, like, weird values for the money. It's an enthusiast item, but even then it's not really a good value enthusiast item. At least with something like the 8700K, you can purchase a high-end CPU and get damn near similar performance, even though you're kind of rolling the dice of the silicon lottery that you're actually going to get one that can overclock high enough. But at least with that, you know that you're getting something that's a much better value for your money. Now, I can sit here and rant all day about this situation, but in short, this CPU is not worth your money. The 8086K, which is something that people have been beating home about before I could get my hands on it, I was on vacation, I had no time to actually test it, is really just a cash grab. That's it, plain and simple. But that does not take away from the system right here that Computer Upgrade King sent over, because this system does come in many different configurations with many different CPUs, and you most certainly could save some money going with an 8700K in a system like this. I really love the case, which I'll link all the parts and the case itself, which they actually do sell separately, in the link in the description down below if you are interested. And I really think that Computer Upgrade King has a really awesome PC here as a whole. It's just kind of sad that the 8086K is, well, what it is. And that about wraps this video up here, guys. If you like this video, leave a like down below and comment 8086K in the comment section down below if you made it this far, because I'm very much tired of saying that phrase. It's honestly a weird name. I know that's how Intel named their CPUs in the past, but still, it's really hard to get used to that name. And let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the 8086K. Are you on the same boat as me? I would sure hope so, because the numbers do not lie. And also comment down below what other PC-related content you want to see on the channel. If you have any build recommendations or different products you want us to check out. Thanks again, guys. Peace out.